I want to get into the TikTok mess right now because we are possibly headed to TikTok being banned in the United States. And this is not a Republican thing or a Democrat thing. If you watched and saw any of the hearing on Capitol Hill yesterday, this was bipartisan. This was like Democrats and Republicans getting along and agreeing on something because TikTok has been declared a national security threat. Here's the deal. TikTok is owned by ByteDance, and ByteDance is a Chinese company. By law, by edict, any company operating in China, the Chinese Communist government, they can do whatever they want. They have access to every aspect of that business. That is, when you're not in a free society, you've got a Chinese communist oppressive rule. Their thumb is on everyone. They control the internet. There's all kinds of censorship. During COVID, they welded people into their apartment buildings. Remember that?
Yeah.
So China has the ability, and they already steal everything. The Chinese Communist government and the intelligence services there, they're the worst intellectual property thieves on the planet. They have stolen trillions from the United States, the Western world. They've built up their military. The Chinese have stolen I'm not talking about the Chinese people. I'm talking about the Chinese Communist government that just ripped off the world, and they're thieves. They've just stolen everything. So with TikTok, they have the ability. And listen, it's a perfect operation for spying. There are over 150 million TikTok users here in the United States. And these people are allowing all kinds of access. So TikTok has access to your phone list, your directory, your contacts, your files, your location. The Washington Post, a couple of months ago, had a story that they had proof, they had details on the Chinese Communist government using TikTok to track some Americans. We don't know who they are, but I would imagine they were high-profile Americans. They can track you. Then that's not even delving into the power of suggestion and really mind control. Because with the younger crowd, and really anyone, they can suggest all kinds of content. They can take you down rabbit holes. So there are multiple issues here. It's like letting the Trojan horse into the gates of Troy. And we have 150 million plus Americans with TikTok on their phones. And that means that the Chinese Communist government has access to all your data. That's a problem. And Democrats and Republicans on Capitol Hill, they are seeing this. And we have dozens of states now that have banned TikTok on state cell phones, state computers, tablets, state devices. They've banned TikTok because of the problem. And now it looks like we might be heading toward a ban just in the United States. Now, TikTok, their solution, and here's what the latest is the CEO of TikTok, this dude by the name of Shu Zi Chu. He was on Capitol Hill testifying between the House Energy and Commerce Subcommittee yesterday. So it's the House Committee on Energy and Commerce. So not a subcommittee. It's the full House Committee on Energy and Commerce. And the CEO of TikTok testified yesterday.
What do you have to say?
Well, he stepped in it a couple of times. So I want you to listen to some of this. First of all, this is a Representative Pfluger. And listen to this.
Do you disagree with FBI Director Wray and NSA Director Nakasone when they said that the CCP could have the capability to manipulate data and send it to the United States? Do you disagree with their statement?
The statement says could.
So do you disagree with that?
No, I don't disagree with that.
Okay, so
it's a vague. The government could do anything. They could inadvertently launch a nuke this afternoon. I mean, they could do a lot of things, and that's what he was trying to bring up. I don't think he stepped in it as much as
he did. He said yes, they could
because anything could happen. What are you
for this? Hold on. What are you working for the commies? Sounds like you're an advocate for the commies.
Who am I sitting next to?
Exactly.
I have been recently retained as legal counsel for TikTok.
Dude, Dude, do you really want to go there? Just stop. Just stop being Mr. Adversarial.
Is this a sword you want to die on?
Just stop.
If the
Fester.
senator's trying to put the guy together,
Fester.
he is.
All right, now listen to a
Call it straight.
I am calling
No,
it
you're
straight.
not.
Dude, it's like you're defending commie China. What are you
The
doing?
senator
I always
Oh
thought
my
there was something
God,
fishy about
The
you.
first thing the guy says is, well, the guy used the word could.
Fester,
That's
dude,
not a real
Fester,
statement.
can you leave the room during this segment, please?
This is ridiculous.
I'll
be on TikTok if you need me.
Yeah, oh my God, what is wrong with you?
The guy's-
You know what? You need a CAT scan. You got a tumor.
I got your tumor. I got
All right,
two of them.
listen to this.
And I'm from Singapore. That's where I was born.
Has that data? How can you promise that that will move into the United States of America and be protected here?
Congresswoman, I have seen no evidence that the Chinese government has access to that data. They have never asked us. We have not provided.
But you know what?
I've asked that question.
I find that actually preposterous.
It's
Question is,
controlled
do any
by American
ByteDance
personnel.
employees in China, including engineers, currently have access to U.S. data?
Congressman, I would appreciate this. This is a complex topic. Today, all data is
Yes,
stored
yes
by
or no?
default.
It's not that complex.
It
Yes
really
or no,
is.
do they have access to user data?
We have, after Project Texas is done, the answer is no.
So they're doing Project Texas. This is their answer, that they're going to move all of the data from servers elsewhere into Texas, and they'll sit at the Oracle Corporation. But it doesn't mean that the Chinese Communist government still wouldn't have access or backdoors or could be provided the data. We already know that engineers working for TikTok have already admitted that the Chinese Communist government has accessed data regarding American TikTok users. We already know that that has occurred.
The bottom line is this. American data stored on American soil by an American company, overseen by American personnel. We call this initiative Project Texas. That's where Oracle is headquartered. Today, U.S. TikTok data is stored by default in Oracle servers. Only vetted personnel operating in a new company called TikTok U.S. Data Security can control access to this data.
They're not buying it. This is a Democrat during the hearing yesterday.
Your platform should be banned. I expect today you'll say anything to avoid this outcome.
I'm sorry, that was a Republican. But the one that called it preposterous, she was a Democrat. So this is bipartisan. This is not, Democrat versus Republican. They're in agreement that TikTok is a major problem. They all think it, but Fester wants to be, I guess, owned by the Chinese Communist
Anytime
government.
somebody asks you yes or no, they're trying to put you together on something. You need
Fester,
time,
Fester, it's not putting anyone
yes,
together.
It is.
No, it isn't.
Yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. Do you agree? It's a hypothetical
Fester,
question.
The story, why are you being argumentative? The story is that the Chinese Communist government has access to all of this data. They're tracking Americans.
The Chinese government knows what chair you bought from Wayfair. They know if they want to know.
Dude, this is a social media platform that is on 150 million plus Americans' phones, and it has a whole different aspect of them climbing all in your personal business, getting into kids' minds.
We do not promote or remove content at the request of the Chinese government.
The question
And
is,
we will replace.
the question is, are you 100% certain that they cannot use your company to promote such messages?
It is our commitment to this committee and all our users that we will keep this free from any manipulation by any government.
If you can't say 100% certain, I take that as a no.
See, this is crap. This whole thing is crap.
It is not.
This
It
Fester.
sounds like he's trying to put them together. It sounds like he's trying to be shady in his answer.
This
wrong.
is
It's
a
a-
red herring to
Dude.
keep everybody from looking at the SVP bailout.
Dude, you are wrong.
What?
Dude,
What is that?
Dude, what is wrong with you? It's like you've been hired by the Chinese government to support the commies.
Listen,
Dude, I don't know what's going on with you, man.
You're a commie.
there's two sides to everything. And
Oh
Oh,
my
no, there are not two sides to everything in this case.
Dude, you are.
What? Listen to you
Fester,
people.
what has happened to
You
you?
guys are
Are you
crazy.
trying to be shocking?
You
What-
guys are crazy.
Yeah, Fester's like just, it's all, listen, Fester, me, Roxanne, and Froggy, we're like looking at you like, what is wrong with you?
Froggy
You're a commie. And then, wait a second.
just trying to stir it up.
Now, hold on. Now, let me end it with this. And this is another reason why. Did you see that on TikTok now, there's a video that has caused the fruit roll-up company to tell people do not eat the plastic cellophane that the fruit product is attached to?
I saw that.
Listen to this. Snack brand fruit roll-ups has now forewarned people on TikTok not to eat the plastic that the fruit leather is wrapped in after somebody put up a video on TikTok claiming that the plastic is edible.
Oh, are you for that too, Fester?
Of course he's for kids dying and choking.
Right.
Fester's for dead kids.
Why do they make
Choking
the
on-
cellophane so delicious?
What is wrong
Why?
What is wrong with you?
It tastes just like the strawberry.
You would think they'd have a new packaging
The
system.
video is one of several TikTok clips making the rounds about unique ways to eat the classic snack. No, you can't eat the plastic in a fruit roll-up. What kind of schmuck? I'm telling you, there's all kinds of dangerous idiots. The Chinese Communist government through TikTok, they're trying to dumb us down. They're trying to make our kids idiots. And Fester's just buying in. Fester, open up your wallet. Do you have a commie Chinese party card? Are you a member of the CCP,
Dude,
the Chinese Communist Party?
Do you think this is 1970 where they give us cards? No, they chip us now.
I've seen you do those fist
They chip us.
gestures, which is a commie gesture.
Fester, I think you got some brain damage from either maybe you have long COVID or something, or maybe it's the myasthenia gravis, but something's going on with you, dude.
Dude,
I'm concerned.
Whatevs. Whatevs. I learned that word on TikTok.
Hey, what are the texts saying, Roxanne, regarding Fester?
Here, Fester, you're 100% right. Keep challenging
I'm not-
MJ. He can't handle it.
I can't handle it.
Well, you're really having a meltdown.
You're reading your texts.
Listen, call
Roxanne,
in. Take calls. Take call in. Take it. We gotta go commercial soon. Take calls.
Okay, I'm just going to go. Are the Chinese people teaching kids to eat the plastic from fruit roll-ups? Is that how they're getting us?
It's a combination. It's everything. It is a dangerous platform, but the bottom line is the Chinese Communist government has access to data.
Fester is true. Look at TikTok.
Introspective data from 150 million plus Americans using TikTok. And we don't want the Chinese Communist Party to have that. And Democrats and Republicans both agree. What else, Roxanne, from the text line?
Okay, this is shocked at Fester. This one is Fester is right. Look at TikTok. Look at TikTok. Don't pay attention to the banking catastrophe.
Oh, look at that.
It's not mutually exclusive. You can't, there are tons of problems out there. You can't try to say, "Oh, this is a distraction. It's a red herring."
This person says, "I'm sorry, but I only see Americans making up those stupid challenges. Haven't seen a Chinese person doing anything." But it's the fact that, like, isn't it true that in China they don't allow for the unintelligent sort of
Thank you. Roxanne
brain damage?
Roxanne's 100% right.
Nice,
you know what?
Brain damage.
Hold on. Listen.
Seriously.
Before we take our break, let me leave you with this. And then we got another long chunk of the MJ Morning Show next. Roxanne, thank you for reminding me. The issue is that China, for the rest of the world, they have all this dumb content screwing with our kids' minds. That's on top of the data collection, the privacy, and the Chinese able to delve into our lives on a very personal level. That's beside that. In China, the TikTok platform is more educational. They limit the time that kids can be on it every day, and they don't have the dumb videos. TikTok is a whole different thing in China because they don't want their Chinese kids being all dumbed down like schmucks, like TikTok that they run in the Western world. TikTok in China is a whole different animal, and it doesn't have the stupid content that you see around the rest of the world. So the Chinese know exactly what they're doing. Anyway, heads up, folks. It's a real deal. It's a real story. And listen, if your kid is on TikTok, get them off. If you're on TikTok, get the hell off. If your grandkids are on TikTok, get them off. Because it looks like the federal government, looks like Democrats and Republicans can agree on one thing, and it might be a TikTok ban. And
Except Fester.
Except for Fester. Yep. Fester's like, hey, let all the commies take over America. Yep.
They already have.
Oh, jeez.
You're looking at TikTok on your phone.
That may be true.
You're looking at your phone.
I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking at any TikTok on my phone.
What sound does your clock make on your watch?
Tick tock.
All right, 8:45. It's the M-Fest. Are you getting a ton of texts over there, Roxanne?
I can't even read them all. They're just blip, 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 tick-tocking in.
All right, 8:45 at the MJ Morning Show.